So, recently we made a video on how terrible Galarian Zapdos is in Generation 9. But is it really all that bad? Yes, we know that Regular Zapdos completely invalidates Galarian Zapdos. But with the right team support, isn't Zapdos-Galarian still a dangerous Pokémon? And people are just lazy to use it? Pair it up with multiple Pokémon that invalidate Regular Zapdos, and maybe we've got a winning recipe on our hands. What is up, folks, and I welcome each and every one of you to another Pokémon video. Today, we're going to be using that Regular Zapdos or Galarian Zapdos for that matter. In the Underused here, as usual, folks, we're not going to be doing this like everybody else usually does. Play 4, 5, 6 games on the lowest portion of the low ladder, sitting at number 6 on the ladder, foul play to the top. Let's play with Zapdos-Galarian on the highest portions of the ladder and blow the opponents away. Hopefully, let's see what happens. This is the real test to see if Zapdos-Galarian can actually put in some good work in the Underused here and it's not just a gimmick. We can get Zapdos-Galarian here. There's no ghost type, so not much of a close combat switch in if we are looking at it. However, we have to be careful of their Rotom. Has to be... We need to get some chip on the Rotom, that's one. That's for certain. Zapdos luckily has enough defenses that we can potentially live a Iron Head from Life Orb Excadrill, adamant at that as well. But we're gonna lead with the good old reliable... Oh goodness. I need a way to paralyze this Tornadus Styrian some way somehow, but we're gonna hit them off with the Power Whip first and foremost. Nobody really appreciates this, I promise you, nobody appreciates this. And then went into Serperior hard. Were you expecting to live a, what do you call that attack? A Ivy Cudgel. Anyways, I'll trade the rock type for the Serperior, so no more Glare will come my way. Who will come in and take the next attack? Pokemon Cornerstone came in from their side. I've got an answer. I've got two answers in fact, but I'm going to go into the first one. Braveheart. And a Stomp Tantrum to do a lot of damage. My Rocky Helmet did get a bit of HP chip from them. I'm going to go Honda Bruce, expecting another Stomping Tantrum, and then I'm going to close combat. Oh my goodness, this guy's playing me for the fiddle. Like a fiddle, not even for a fiddle, like a fiddle. Close combat is the most spammable attack I've got. Brave Bird did nothing, as usual. I'm expecting a U-turn out here, so Braveheart can take the chip, and even though it's irrelevant chip, doesn't matter. I'm going to go Honda Bruce again. I know it's a good Pokemon, but I'm going to go hard into it once more. Stomping Tantrum failing. Good show. Another close combat. Go into Tornadus if you want to. I'm not afraid of it. Oh, that's the time. Look at Zapdos G putting in that work. Alright, Excadrill. If it Swords Dances, I'm in a heap of trouble. Okay. But can I avoid that Swords Dancing though? I don't think so. I think Terrestrialized Ghost is what they shall click, but let's wait and see. Okay, they Swords Dance immediately. I do not know why Terrestrialized Ghost wasn't clicked on their part, but alas, we appreciate that. Brave Bird is almost there. Pokemon Cornerstone is in. The Spiky Shield might actually do me dirty, so does it end up Ivy Cudgeling? That's unfortunate for me. Let me show you guys something. I know that Petron can take this guy out. Ivy Cudgel's not a threat. I'm going to have to hit him with the Mal Chain. Does end up Ivy Cudgeling again. Man, the sand is really... Okay, poison this guy. Oh, no toxic. Oh my goodness, 3 tons of sand left. What kind of Ivy Cudgel are you rocking here, my friend? They've killed me. Sad as that may be. A sad reality for me. Anyways, we can U-turn out with a Tera Bug Scissor for some reason. Swap it out, man. It's supposed to be Tera Steel for the powerful bullet punches. As a U-turn, I get some chip on the Power Wash. Who can come in and take this? I mean, we've got Delta Rocks on deck is one thing we've got. We may as well just hit him with a close combat. Personally, I go into Tornadus Styrian if I was the opponent, but I need the chip, that's all I need. Now Brave Bird and close combat can actually win the game. Potentially at this point. Okay, the sand is done in this place. We can just hit him with Icicle Crash. I've got Thick Fat on deck. Okay, luckily I didn't Terrestrialize, but they hit their thing and they lower my HP, I mean my speed stat, so how unfortunate for myself. Rotom is in. Got Bullet Punch on deck. I'm gonna Terrestrialize Grass, hit him with the Trial Blaze and just finish this guy off. Hydro Pump missed anyways. Ice Shot should do a lot. Enough to make them scared of the Bullet Punch. And look at Zapdos-Galarian. Again, we had no business winning, we actually ended up winning. 1708, just to let you know folks, 1708 makes us number 4 on the ladder. But it doesn't matter, we can always get rank 1 some other time. Next game, next problem to resolve. Okay, in the next game we got going. That Sinistcha is the threat, it has to Terrestrialize. Surprisingly, Zapdos is a answer to the low kicks. Sort of, not really, but sort of. I mean, I see no better lead than to lead with Ooga Booga. as they let with low kicks. I have Sturdy on deck. I'm still gonna Ivy Cudgel them. They can, I'm welcoming them to, okay, they went for the doggy style. But I was welcoming them to, I'm a Stomp Tantrum here, on the Drain Punch. That's actually bad, I shouldn't have done what I did. They knocked me off, wow. What a terrible mistake you have made. I'm a Stomping Tantrum again. But, what was I saying? Well, they turned into a Dark type. Alright, now that means that Zapdos can actually win the game. The Sinistcha is going to remain a grass dude in our face. And we can simply U-turn out with Scizor at this position, from this position. In fact, even the Rocky Helmet Cobalion does a mega amount of work versus it. But we're simply going to U-turn out here. Drain Punch will not kill us, and Thundurus is chip for Brave Bird to start sweeping this game up and mopping the floor with the opponent. We're going to go into our Tuskers and click Ice Shot for the Brave Bird sweep. Oh goodness, it almost killed. Please miss. Why am I not Adamant Nature? I thought I made this guy Adamant. Let's fix that because we wanted to kill the guy. Adamant Natured Mamoswine. Alas, Brave Bird is looking better by the minute, and so is Scizor as well. We'll Bullet Punch this dude. I know they're going to swap it out, but it doesn't matter, irregardless. They're a U-turn victim, there are a lot of victims. Right, defense boost. No. They're faster than I, that much I can guarantee to you. Calm Mind, no. No. This is not how we play Pokemon. Brave Bird this thing away, please. They gave it to me. That was a giant threat, if I'm being honest. Low kicks can't revenge me. I've got no answer really to the Donphan. Thundurus. Okay, I'm Choice Scarf. Are they Choice Scarf too? I don't believe you. Oh my goodness. The first Choice Scarf Thundurus on the ladder and I'm losing to it. That was my whole game plan and I just blew it away. Have I bothered to terrestrialize yet? No, I have not. But how are we going to solve this game? Really, how are we going to do so? Personally, I would with a close combat and they gave me the chip that I... What the heck? This guy's got all the sets to defeat me. Incredible stuff that you are rocking, my friend. Still, we will simply click that Bullet Punch, I guess. Donphan is in. How can I solve Donphan? I need to get a lot of chip on you. Fairy type with Chain of Corruption is going to have to do it for me. But alas, that Okie Doggy is a problem. And this is bad. Swords Dance up. Please, I'm defensive on deck. You know, quite heavily defensive at that. How much did my Bullet Punch do? 17. That's way too little. Anyways, hit them with that. Chain of Corruption in. Can I afford a nasty plot? I'm gonna go for it, nonetheless. What would you do here if you were the opponent? Right, there we go. They're gonna Earthquake. Rocks. They got rocks up. That's good. That's good for me. The fact that they got rocks up is very good for me. I still need this guy alive and healthy though. This is so bad. I can't believe I lost this game. Ice Shot. And they crit me too. That's dangerous. That's very dangerous. You're going to go into low kicks here from this position. I can guarantee it. Thundurus Therian. So bad. Recovery time. Dark Pulse. Wow. Who rocks Dark Pulse Thundurus? Clearly they do and they know what they're doing with it. Anyways, I have to Bullet Punch. They know what's up. Arcanine. They won the game. So sad, man. Pathetic that I got invalidated. I was supposed to be adamant on the Mamoswine. The whole game plan was blown out the water because of that. My bad, but let's run it back. Again, Mamoswine, you are a good lead in this place. Please, let's do this right now, my friend. Let's do this properly. If they lead with the Ogerpon, I'm going to terrestrialize turn 1. Mamoswine invalidates this entire team. It really does. Nobody can 1-hit KO me and I threaten a large chunk of damage on everybody. Even this. Oh wait. They could be fast, but I'm not even scared. Oh goodness. They burn terrestrialize turn 1 and they expect to win. It's fine. You just gave away your immunities to the Power Whip. Or your heavy resistance to the Power Whip. Toxapex is the only answer that you potentially might have, and it came in hot. Toxapex is not an answer. Let me tell you this now. Because we're going to Swords Dance up. You can Toxic me if you want to, I'm afraid. They ended up Toxicing me. Ivy Whip time. What you going to click here? Baneful Bunker time. Fine. Nobody going to appreciate this. I'm going to Power Whip this time though. Should I? No, just Ivy Cudgel. Even if the Sandy Shocks ends up coming in, it's fine. It's not a problem. As I went hard in the Cornerstone Pawn. I win these speed ties all day, every day. I promise you. And we managed to break this sturdy. Boost terrestrialize can actually... Okay, fine. I guess I don't win these speed ties. But it's not something I'm completely disturbed by. Let's just U-turn out. In fact, let's just knock off this helmet. So that it doesn't become a nuisance in the long run. I've got 2 Pokemon that are immune to Toxic. There we go. Helmet is gone. The God of War is the last remaining bastion of hope that they do have. Actually, the Sandy Shocks too. Is also a problematic Pokemon that I have to face. Shadow Ball on the Sandy Shocks. So I can just get some chip going on it. Shadow Ball and the Toxapex to it. That's something I don't mind either. Another Shadow Ball. Oh, they're recovering time. Fine. I'm a nasty plot this time. No, I shall Shadow Ball because it's the right time to swap out for you. You have to swap it out at this point, my friend. I don't see why not. Go into Sandy Shocks so I can just chip you. Wow. Are they going to recover again? I'm so shocked. They're going to recover this time. So this time we can Shadow Ball for a larger amount of damage as he haze. Now a nasty plot armor. No, just Shadow Ball again. They had a low enough HP. Alright folks, this is taking quite a long time, so we're gonna start the timer and maybe fast forward it a bit because the opponent is taking long with their decision making skills. They've taken out 2 of my powerful Pokemon, but it's okay. We can always work our way back. I might swap out the Scizor. It's failing me. Okay, Cornerstone Pond is dead. That's good. Sandy Shocks. How am I gonna beat Sandy Shocks? Here it is. Here it is. Here's the Shocks. I need this guy alive so badly. I don't need Braveheart. And they did end up Thunderbolting. I knew that was going to come in. That was going to come to pass. I have to close combat for the chip. That's good chip. Now close combating from the dark type is not looking too bad. But I shall U-turn, sacrifice maybe Scizor. Even though Scizor is not a bad Pokemon versus what they have remaining. I should have actually gone into Scizor here and U-turned out. That would have been more of a guarantee. I knew that Pex would come in. Personally, I'd knock off again. I mean, not knock off, I'd close combat again on somebody coming in hot, but it is what it is. I'm gonna go Scizor, just in case they go God of War. I knew they'd go God of War. Terrestrialized Steel is potentially something I need to click. Oh, but not really though. It's Bullet Punch from Scizor. Alright, cool. That just happened. I'm gonna go hard in the Chain of Corruption. They should U-turn, personally. They foul played me. What a mistake from their part. Malignant Chain time. We can Toxic you. You better be careful and confuse them as well. Thank you. And hit yourself. Why are you hitting yourself, my friend? Nasty plot armor. They're gonna have to roost here. Why are they saying these insulting words to me? Oh my goodness, it's coming together. Time for we got rid of it, so that's Scizor. Scizor's looking not too bad now. Alright, here is the Shocks. Still, this is going to be a delicate game to play. Very, very delicate. How am I gonna defeat this Pokemon? I mean, clicking Thunderbolt is like so obvious, but what do I do about it though? This is delicate work. Brave Bird is far from a 2-KO on the Toxapex at that. I'll live a Thunderbolt, but I won't live an Earth Power. I can guarantee it. I can't Terrestrialize. I really can't. Shadow Ball time. Ah, I knew it, man. I knew it. Stupid, man. Oh my goodness. I'm distracted. That's why I flopped it. Time for the Brave Bird. I've just realized that it might not be over because I do not have an infinite amount of recoveries. And maybe Swords Dance can outstall this guy. Well, definitely not this. Still gonna Bullet Punch though. Because they do possess the Encore. And they paralyze me. Oh my goodness. What legendary threat you are. U-turn to kill it. Fine. Close combat again. I have to. They're going right back into Shocks. I can smell it from here. This is the only way I can win the game at this point. I knew it. Let it be known I knew it. Scizor can actually maybe win the game at this point. But how? It's going to be a very difficult road ahead of us. Terrestrialized Steel is one of the ways we do it. They can't touch my Scizor, so that's the lucky part. They have no way to touch my Toxapex. Personally, I need to not get paralyzed. That's the way. That's all that needs to not happen. I need to not get paralyzed. Fully paralyzed at that. And I'm going to Swords Dance up into 1,000,000 HP. Right, here we go. Time to find out. Bullet Punch this guy. Don't go into this God of War, please. The fact that I'm paralyzed is actually in my favor because they're forced to spend PP. Unfortunate as that may be, that just transpired. Swords Dance up. Haze, it's fine. Paralyzed, can't move, fine. 44 more hazes to outplay. Wonderful. We're in for a long game, folks. Is this Trace Technician? Sure, cool. Bullet Punch this dude. Please, just let's have the game go. Okay, that's good. You can't touch me. You can't touch me, and I'm paralyzed. So are we really going to play this game, folks? Haze, paralyzed, can't move. Okay, U-turn. Defog. Just forfeit, please, my friend. Just forfeit. I beg of you, please. Okay, the opponent is going on a rant. So can they forfeit already, please? We don't have all day. I've got to get going. Thank you, opponent. Thank you. We'll be back later to finish this video off properly. All right, and we are back. Let's finish this video off strong. All right, Zapdos G. Looking rather good with that close combat. There's barely any immunities, only Latios. But that is a Pokemon we can take. We'll lead off with the Ooga Booga. And they led incorrectly, so a Power Whip is in order. Even Metagross don't appreciate this whip into the high heavens. If they end up being Scarf, so be it. I'm not afraid of Scarf, Keldeo. But they better reveal it here so I can formulate the game plan appropriately. I cannot afford to fool around if it is Scarf Keldeo. Alas, they went hard in Metagross. Potentially I should have... It's good damage, but not enough. It's something though. Still gonna go hard at Braveheart. And the Steel move, Sci-Fang. Alright, fine. They have no defog, so Stealth Rocks on the floor will go a long way. If they go Rhyperior, they go Rhyperior. It is what it is. At the end of the day, I personally go into Latios, upon which I shall go into Sizzle. It's a free U-turn out. Okay, and they are insisting on clicking Scarf. I mean, the Scarf are plain old Psychic Fangs. Let me just close combat this guy for a lot of chip. Alright, and we are back. We chipped them down quite tremendously. I'm going to go into Sizzle. The Bullet Punch will obviously KO this thing in one attack. I would recommend a Bullet Punch too for a little bit of chip, minuscule chip to be exact. When they go Keldeo here, as they just ended up going into Keldeo quite hard. What will I do about it? I think Terrestrialize Grass with a Tuska's Beer, not Bear, Tuska's Beer. Let me fix this quickly. Will be the play to make. Personally, I just Surfs up, a Stormia. Of course, I have to U-turn out on the Surf. That's a very, very terrible thing that just happened. It just transpired before me. Nonetheless, I shall hit them with the Ivy Whip or the Power Whip. It's Ivy Cudgel and Power Whip. And when Hana low kicks, it's fine. Oh my goodness. Love to see that sometimes, but not really. Still gonna hit them with the Ivy Cudgel as I will always have the Sturdy on deck. I'm faster than Keldeo, which I'm assuming is Specs, not Scarf, Specs. Latios, I'm not I should be afraid of Latios. Deathly afraid of it. For that matter. They have not burned Terrestrialize yet, but we got rid of two giant threats. One of them beats the Petron, so Petron is starting to look better and better as the days go by. Ogerpon with the heavy duty boots on deck has come in hot. I'm going to keep Ogerpon Cornerstone alive and simply go into Petron. You'll forgive me for pausing it, the audio at least, on and off, because there's a lot of background noise happening, so when the noise gets a bit delicate, I tend to pause it. Hit him with the Malignant Chain, nobody appreciates. Spike? I'm not afraid of spikes. Toxic Chain this Mastermind. Alright, they didn't bother. Come on, how can you do that nastiness unto me? So, Ooga Booga is now a sacrifice, and they ended up U-turning. That's bad. Ogerpon is alive and healthy. That sucks, man. Rhyperior is in. I got mega defenses for this Rhyperior. Please, 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 I beg. Oh my goodness, Toxic Chain. 2 for 2. Malignant Chains, 2 for 2. Ay, ay, ay. I'm faster than this crazy Rhyperior, and I crit them. Why am I not getting the proc of the Malignant Chain? How many do I have to throw off, my friends? How many do I need to throw off? Yikes, man. I failed to believe my eyes. Anyways, the longer they stay in, the better it is for me. This Rhyperior, I don't even need to make this play. I'm just fooling around now. Alright, fine, finally. Shadow Ball time. For a large amount of chip. And Spadef drop too. It's not what I really cared for, but yeah. Recovery time as they will die here. That's the bad part. Luckily they hit themselves in confusion and we have a large amount of HP remaining. I am going to remain in the game, or in this. I'm going to stay in. That's what I'm saying. A Malignant Chain this guy. The Surf will kill me. Oh, it didn't. That's nice. Please, Toxic Chain proc. Thank you for your services. Because this guy's heavy duty boots, we can keep it alive. Cornerstone Mask is finished in this town, regardless of what it decides to click. As a surfing up a storm. Heavy duty boots on the Tuska's Beer. Not Bear, Beer. Anyways. Go to this guy. If I hit them with the Trial Blaze, do I lose? Because of the Keldeo. The Latios, not the Keldeo, the Latios. It remains to be seen, hey? Maybe I should save Terrestrialize for Choice Scarf Bruce. Ah, I wonder. But I already made this commitment, so I will commit at this point. +1 speed, I am adamant nature, but I don't believe anyone can attack me and like do heavy damage to me at this point. Latios is in. Come on, Icicle Crash. Draco Meteor won't kill me. It's Scarf. Alright, not even Scarf. I win the game. Toxic Chain is active. Just Trailblaze this guy. Vacuum Wave did nothing. Absolutely nothing. Thank you for coming. Zapdos G remained in the back. It was a delicate threat for them. They couldn't handle the pressure. Next game, next problem to resolve. I'll make the next one the last one because we can't have this go on forever. Nonetheless, let's play it out. Okay. Who's next? The opponent. I mean Zapdos-Galarian if the opponents are not rocking their own Zapdos. And provided terrestrializing ghosts and all that is not happening. It can perform miracles in these games. I have to keep Cobalion healthy and alive, check these dark boys in town. Let's lead off with the Tuskers. I mean, nobody kills me in one attack, and I can flinch this thing. So they best run in fear. I'm faster than them all day long. Flinch this thing just for good measure. Okay, they knocked off my heavy duty boots, but who's gonna take this? Ah, come on now, Bisharp. Seriously, that's gonna be your answer? I'm an earthquake here. How fast are they? Max speed? Okay, I've seen it all. I've not seen it all, but I've seen it. I see you. We understand what language you speak of here. Donphan is in. I think I killed it in one attack. I said that I needed this Pokemon alive and healthy, but I know Cobalion is not that weak. I know it. Not that useless and that weak. So thank you for coming. I'm going to go into... what's this guy's name? Sizzle and Scout. There's the glare. Please terrestrialize fire and click Terra Blast. Get greedy on me. I dare you. Show me the greed. I get a free U-turn off irregardless. I wonder what kind of Bisharp that was. I can't believe I traded my whole Mamoswine for their Bisharp. Thank goodness. Okay, it's not an Eviolite. I can guarantee you that right here, right now. That means we can just simply close combat. What's this guy gonna click? Low kick? Fine. Terrestrialize now. So we know exactly what we're dealing with. And then that will ensure that Zapdos can sweep the game with Brave Bird. Or close combat even. Not too bad. Once we identify if this is a ghost in our face. And the fact that the rocks are up as well really will hurt them. I wonder what they are thinking of. It's quite obvious that close combat is going to be thrown off here. Serperior, don't take it. You should still go into Serperior, irregardless. And click Leaf Storm or Substitution. That's also an option for you. But I will mention this. Now that your Bisharp is so low, and I believe it's not a Eviolite Bisharp, I'm going to simply stay in versus Serperior and click another close combat because I know Leaf Storm won't kill me. And would you dare glare while I have Red Skull or Red 13 out there in the wings already paralyzed? I don't think you'll glare again, but I've been surprised before. Let's give it a pause while we wait for the opponent to figure out their game plan. As it ended up sucker punching me, giving me a boost, right? That's right, I got the attack boost. I told you what I would do versus this. Close combat time. Substitute, glare me, do what you want. I know that Leaf Storm... oh, there's a substitution. I still don't believe Leaf Storm's gonna kill me. But however, should I swap it out? I'm wondering the same thing. No, I'm not gonna... oh, there we go. That's what I love to see. Thank you. Thank you for revealing your hand unto us. I believe that Zapdos' close combat can finish this guy off in one attack. So I'm gonna go for that. And just click close combat. There's no immunity and no switching. They could glare me, they could do a lot of things. I know Serperior is not that weak. I'm very surprised by Serperior's bulk sometimes. If they do stay in lane, put themselves in bullet punch range, but this better kill. This has to KO, because if this does not KO, I'm going to struggle versus this Pokemon. Especially since Sizzle is paralyzed, it could end up working its way back to full health and full HP. Anyways, Terrestrialize has been wasted, so everybody is what they are. I cannot believe Zapdos. I can't believe what I'm seeing from you. Leaf Storm's not going to kill me. Thank you, we got rid of a threat. Sizzle is going to have to do mad work here for me. Hydreigon is in. I can't deal with this. Flash. Ooh, come on, Zapdos. What is going on here, folks? Can you believe my eyes? Can you believe it, folks? I can't believe they play so terribly and they get away with it like that. So stupid, man. I'm gonna Terrestrialize Rock. It doesn't even KO, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Oh wait, I've lost my sturdy. That was stupid. Oh, Thunderwave Dragon. Oh, I can't believe my... okay, at least, come on. At least we got rid of it. That means that the Dark Chain of Corruption potentially could win. Ay. I'm still faster than Hyperior, right? That's right, I am. Shock, horror at what has just transpired here before me. I'm faster than Hyperior. Please, thank you. You're doing some work for me. I'm going to just... they forfeit for no reason. There was no reason to forfeit. You could have had paralysis, luck to bank on. I can't believe it, man. That puts us at rank 4 once more. We're gonna leave it at that. We can always get rank 1 some other time. It's not so far off, and even if it gets into the stratosphere, I can always achieve it some other time. I can't have the video go on forever. Nonetheless, folks, if you did enjoy seeing the Galarian Zapdos perform an excellent job, in my opinion, in the underused tier of Generation 9, despite it failing and falling to the wayside, leave a like for Galarian Zapdos, and leave a like for me as well if you enjoyed the content. We shall be doing a lot more of these. Make sure to subscribe if you wish to see more of this in future. Until next time folks, we'll be U-turning out. Thanks for watching.